Okay, so let's talk about why it could be so much worse is so toxic. First of all, my name is Amanda Pratt. I'm a licensed clinical social worker. I've lived with chronic illness for 10 years, and I'm also a therapist who specializes in supporting people who live with chronic illness. So when someone tells you that they're going through something difficult and your first response is, well, you're not going through this much worse thing, or it could be so much worse for you though, or yeah, but it's not that bad. You're basically saying to that person, I don't want to deal with your mess. If you watch the video that I did on the difference between sympathy and empathy, you will remember that sympathy essentially is looking at someone's situation, something difficult they're going through, and being like, "Ooh, yeah, that sucks for you, but like, I don't want to be affected by that." Whereas empathy, responding with empathy, involves allowing yourself to be emotionally moved by someone's difficulty, emotionally impacted by what they're feeling in that moment. Saying it could be so much worse is the equivalent of someone reaching out to you and you being like, no, I'm not going to be your social support. But shockingly enough, many people living with chronic illness experience this exact type of response all the time. And honestly, one of the best things for people with chronic illness, one of the things that helps them cope better, more successfully with a chronic illness is quality social support. So if you are a person's friend, if you care about them in any way, do not say this. And you know what? By golly, if you don't have time, it's okay. But bookmark it. Say, you know what? I wish I had the capacity to sit and listen right now because I really do want to and I really do care. Can we come back to this when I have more time to sit and give you my full attention? Because I do care enough to do that. Just as long as it's not, well, at least you're not dying, or at least you don't have cancer. I mean, for some reason we compare everything to cancer. I just don't get it. There are so many things that can be even worse, that can cause so much suffering, or even are just equally equivalent to that in the world of chronic illness. But the thing is we don't even need to compare because it doesn't matter. All that matters is what that person is going through. And if you can pull yourself out of your own stuff and sit with them and what they're going through and prioritize their experience, that is how you be a good social support.